just went snowboarding for the whole day in Utah in Park City, and my muscles are a little bit sore. So I decided to do a yoga routine to prevent this achiness and make sure that I'm not sore tomorrow and ready to jump on the first lift. So this is a perfect Apres-Ski after snowboarding routine that you can do on your own anytime you get lucky to go snowboarding or skiing. So we're going to start in a tabletop position. Just bring your palms right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And to stretch out those achy calves, just reach your heel all the way back. And just stay here for a few breaths, stretching your calf muscle. And then bring it back. And do the same thing on the other side. Again, tucking your left toes, press through your heel all the way back. Try to keep your hips even. And then come back into the center. And for a second, take a child's pose. Bring your knees wide apart and press back. This is going to stretch out the hips, your shoulders. Just a few breaths. And then from here, making your way back into a down dog. So this one is stretching out the calves, the back of your legs, all those muscles that we use a lot every time when we snowboard. And then from here, bring your right leg all the way up into a down dog split, and then bring your right hip on top of the left. This is going to stretch out the quad muscle. Since we're almost always in a half squat position while snowboarding or skiing, this one should feel really good. And then bring your knee all the way to the tip of your nose. Place your foot in between your palms. And make sure your foot is firmly grounded. Just stay here for a moment. Press your hips down. Make sure your back leg is straight as possible. And keep your chest open. And from here, reach your right arm all the way up. So you're going to feel it on your outer thigh. From all the turning on both skis and snowboards, this muscle get a lot of engagement. So this one is a really good stretch. And then again, bring your palms on either side of your foot, and this time bring your left knee down. And just keep some of your weight in your palms, press your hips down, keep your chest open. And then from here, bring even more weight into your palms and bring your right knee down. Moving into a pigeon pose. So here, first stay straight up, tuck your left toes and bring your right hip all the way back. This one is again an outer thigh stretch. And then whenever you're ready, you can walk yourself forward, bringing your forearms on the floor. If you want, you can come all the way down and just stay here. This one is a really good hip opener. And you can stay here as long as you want. We're going to keep it short just for the sake of the video, but take as many breaths here as you want. And then from here, bring your left foot on top of your right knee. So your left knee might be a little bit lifted if there's a lot of tension in your outer left thigh. So just press slightly into your inner thigh. And keep breathing. Make sure there's no discomfort, no pain there. And then from here, cradle your leg and just bring your leg all the way in and then slightly press it out. And then again all the way in and then back down. And from here just move the same thing back and forth. Again, doing the same thing for your hip. And then holding on to your ankle, just bring your left arm around the ankle. Slowly start rotating your foot. So because of all the shoes, really tight shoes, most of the time they're pretty hard on your ankles. So just rotate your ankle one way and then rotate it the other way. And then you can bring your toes all the way towards your ankle and then bring them all the way back. And if there's any soreness at all at the arch of your foot, you can slightly massage your foot. Just make sure it's not as tired anymore. And then once you're done, slowly bring your palms on either side of your right knee again. And bring it all the way back into your chest. Down dog split. And again, bring your right hip on top of the left, shake your leg out. And then from here, slowly come back to a down dog. And again, just take a few moments to pedal your feet. Maybe stretch out your calves a little bit more. Don't rush. Whenever you're ready, start your other side. Same thing, bring your left heel all the way up. Bend your knee and keep reaching your knee all the way up towards the ceiling. And then whenever you're ready, start reaching your left knee to the tip of your nose. Place your foot in between your palms. And take your time in a lunge here. Keep your palms on the floor. Shift your weight from side to side. Just make sure that your right leg stays as straight as possible. And then keeping your right palm on the inside of your left foot, reach your left arm all the way up, breathing into the left outer thigh. And try to keep your hips lifted, your lower back safe. And then bringing your palms back on the floor. And this time bring your right knee down. Just shift your chest slightly over your hips. Good. Stretching your quads, your psoas muscle. Then shifting your weight into your palms. Move into a pigeon pose. Bring your left ankle almost parallel to the mat if you have a mat. Or just your heel slightly towards your groin if you know that you have any knee issues. Walk yourself all the way up. Press your chest up towards the ceiling. Take a few breaths here. So it's a little bit different stretch. You're going to feel it in your glute and your outer thigh, but it also stretches a lot of a really deep iliopsoas muscle that goes all the way in the back wall of your stomach. And you use it a lot to hold balance, whether you snowboard or ski. So it's really good to stretch it out. All the way down, and then take your time here. As many breaths as you want. And then start walking yourself up, and then bring your ankle on top of your knee. And the same thing as the other side, just slightly press into your inner thigh. Just do whatever feels good. Make sure the stretch in your outer thigh is comfortable, not too intense. And then, whenever you had enough of this stretch, start cradling your ankle. And just slowly move it all the way down and all the way into your chest. And again, all the way down and then back into your chest. And just from side to side, making sure the movement is happening at your hip. And then grab your ankle right with your elbow. And do the same thing with your foot, just rolling it from one side and then switching the direction. And then bring your toes all the way towards you. And then all the way away from your ankle. And one more time like this, all the way towards you. And then all the way back. And then if your arch is sore on this side, just massage your foot. Get it nice and warm and soft. Releasing all those tiny muscles in your foot. And then whenever you're done, bring your right leg all the way back. Palms on either side of your left knee. And bring your left knee back up to a down dog split. Open it up again. And then come back to a down dog. Take a few breaths in a down dog. So just stretch your calves a little bit more. And then whenever you're ready, slowly bring your knees down and take a child's pose. So I hope you feel better and have a good run tomorrow. Bye.